Hey Rosa Parks Rockets, it's Miss Haas in the art room, and I wanted to give you a drawing activity for the week of December 14th. I'm going to post this one early because a lot of students have been asking me to make more videos. If you can't find the videos, or if you talk to someone who can't find the videos, I've created a YouTube channel and I'm posting them in Canvas and I'm linking them to announcements. And any kiddo that contacts me through Parent Square, I will also be happy to send the link to. So today we are going to be drawing something that you might have around the house right now. We're going to be turning a scribble into a very, very tangly string of lights. I don't know if you can see, but my lights are on here. And what we're going to have to draw is the tangle part first, the wire, and then that'll help us decide where to put the base of the lights in our drawing, and then we get to draw the lights and even their lovely glow. We're going to be using crayons today and coloring, so if you have anything to color with, go ahead and find that. This activity works best with crayons or colored pencils because we're going to be applying some pressure shading to make a lighter area for the light bulb's glow. Okay, so feel free to pause if you need to go ahead and grab that stuff. I'm going to get ready and start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So my goal is to make a big old tangle of holiday lights and do some shading, some pressure shading, pushing hard and soft with the crayons so it looks like the lights are on and you can see them glowing. And our first step is going to be to pick up a green or brown crayon or color pencil, a green or brown, and we're going to do something really silly. We're going to do a scribble, but not a super tight scribble. We're going to do a very loose scribble. There we go. Sorry, I switched to a dark green so you can see better. We're going to do a very loose squiggle scribble, and I'm making some loops around my paper, and I'm crossing over, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning and stop. Your squiggle scribble does not have to look like mine. It can look totally different, and if you don't like it one way, maybe you like it better if you turn it around. Okay? Go ahead and do your scribble. Feel free to pause. Once we have a scribble, then we're going to go through it some intervals and draw a little green or brown, if that's what color your scribble is, green or brown, like a little box on the line in a few different places. Nothing too complicated, but that's going to be the base of our light bulbs. So everywhere I put one of these, I'm going to be drawing a light because that's where the light attaches to the cord. And if you want, you can always draw the end of the plug for fun, or two ends of the plug if you are a completionist and a very realistic drawer. Okay, once you have boxes on your scribble, feel free to pause because now we're going to pick out some colors for our lights. I'm going to be using red violet and red and orange and yellow and blue and purple. Those are the only colors I'm going to use. Feel free to use the whole rainbow or different colors. If you have lights at home that are inspiring you that use different colors, or if you just have some favorite colors that you want to use, by all means, go ahead. So we've drawn the wire part, and now we have our light bulb bases, but we're going to be making this funny shape that is sort of like an egg, and it's sort of like a raindrop, and it gets narrow at the top, but it's not exactly pointy, is it? If this shape is too complicated for you, you can draw circles too, or you can draw those super skinny lights. Okay, so here's what I mean. There are a few different shapes of lights, right? So the one I'm going to be drawing is like this, where it's bigger at the bottom and it gets narrow at the top, but it's not quite pointy. But you might have seen some lights, and I used to have lights like this when I was a kid that were almost like rectangles and then a triangle at the top, kind of. So that's another kind of light. And then at Lowe's and at Home Depot and some other stores recently have gotten creative with all these different types of lights. And now there are some that are just spheres. They're just circles on the end of the base. So if you want to do a different shaped light, that's up to you. I'm going to show you how to make this one. Okay, back to the drawing. I'm going to take my colors and put a few of these bulb shapes on, like an egg, a little bit narrow at the top, on the ends of my green boxes. So I'm just going to pick some random spaces to have the same color. And then I'm going to switch crayons and do the same thing. Whoops, that one didn't come out very narrow, so I'll just go back and draw right beside it, and I'll show you how I fix that in a minute. And let's do some yellow ones. Oh, that one's going to be overlapping with that one. That'll be interesting. And switch colors again. Got some orange ones now. And do I have any empty spaces? Oh yeah, I have a couple empty spaces for, I also have a purple crayon out right now. Okay, that's looking good. I didn't even use my red. Well, I could always go back and add some more lights later. If you need to pause and catch up, here's a great place. I'm ready to color my lights in. Here's what I'm going to do. This is what I mean when I say shading. I'm going to be pushing hard to get a dark color and light to get a light color. Okay? Here's what I mean. On my light bulb, I'm going to color hard around the edges of it and leave it white in the middle. See if you can do that. Color hard around the edges and soft, and then no color at all in the middle. We're going to use the crayon lightly to make the glow of the light bulb all the way around, very lightly. Oops. There we go. Very lightly. Very lightly. You can just barely feel the paper under the crayon. Lightly. All the way around your light bulb. And guess what? If you don't like the shape of your light bulb, when you're coloring hard the edges, you can go back and kind of fix it if you don't like it. If it's too skinny at the bottom, make it wider. If it's too pointy, make it rounder. If it's not pointy enough, make it pointy. You got the chance to fix your bulbs. Okay, so I'm going to do that with yellow. Color hard around the outside edge and lightly in the middle. And then lightly color around, oops, I don't want to color over my purple bulb, color around the bulb lightly, and that represents the color light. Do a few more of those together, and then I'm going to show you the finished product and wish you well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy our optional art videos. Remember, you don't have to turn them in for a grade, but you are welcome to send me a picture. So there, I'm working on my purple. Oops, don't want to color over my yellow bulb. But I am coloring lightly around the bulb. Okay, how about an orange one? Yeah, let's see here. Coloring hard around the edges to make a dark color, leaving the middle white, and then coloring lightly around the bulb. Okay, want to see what it looks like finished? Are you ready? Here we go. I took some time, I had a blast, and I colored in all my bulbs, and now I have a lovely picture of a tangle of lights that actually works in any direction. How fun is that? And go so I can upload this video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, buddies. Bye-bye.